right, there you go.
Hi, this is March 21st, 2015. My name is Jason Bunn Parsons, and I'm assembled with a group of my friends to talk about the educational struggles of autistics. Of the 5 individuals here right now, 4 of us are autistics who have completed at least high school, and a couple of our members have completed college, and I also have a longtime friend of mine, who has also completed college, and she'll be chiming in. And then joining us is Bryan, who's the father of twin autistic children. And so if anybody would like to step in front of the camera to give just a brief personal introduction, or if you just want to introduce yourself from your seats, Beth, would you like to, either in front of the camera or just from your seat, either way.
All right, and I'll appear on camera.
You'll appear, okay, somebody's willing to appear with me on camera, all right.
I've been friends with Jason for almost 20 years, and I have completed college. And I've been to some of his conferences, and I identify with some of the characteristics of autism, but I haven't been diagnosed, and I do not know whether I'm on the spectrum.
So anyways, what did you take in college?
Oh, well, I've been to college twice. At first, I majored in computer science right out of high school, and I graduated with that degree, and then I worked in that field for 24 years. Then I got laid off, and I went back to school, and I have a nursing degree now.
So basically, you have 2 high-grade college diplomas, or college degrees. So
I have 2 BSs.
Two BSs. So
Yes.
I thought you had a PhD in computers.
No.
No?
Just bachelor's.
Wow. Okay. Anyways, okay. John? Oh, okay. So basically, John is here, and he doesn't want to say any more than that at this time. Go ahead.
Hi, my name's Sam Bartlow, and I've known Jason for a number of years now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I actually graduated high school in 1999, but I wasn't diagnosed until about 2003, I think. My first year actually at NAU. I did 3 years of community college. Then I went on to NAU and basically burned out. But then once I found my purpose in life, I managed to go back to GCU, Grand Canyon University, complete my degree, wound up changing majors from English major to business major. And I actually graduated with 3.6, I believe, about 3.6 GPA.
Cool.
And managed to graduate actually with honors.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point I am going to go back and get my master's degree, MBA. Not just this moment. Okay. I got a few things I'm probably going to be working on in the meantime.
Okay, cool. So, Philip.
Okay, my name is Philip, and I was diagnosed at a very young age with a form of autism when I was 3 years old. And as I got older, see, I'm from New York City, so they changed it over there to pervasive developmental delay with autistic features. And I graduated from high school with my diploma, and I've pretty much been doing volunteer work or working at the Mark Community Resources Center. And right now I have a mild form of Asperger's syndrome, and I've also known Jason for a few years.
So what does MARC stand for?
Mark Community Resources.
Yeah. What does the acronym MARC? Mesa. It stands for something. I forget what it's an acronym for. Mesa Association.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it's.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, it's a place that helps people with disabilities. Then again, the M could stand for Maricopa. anyways, so yes, it's a place here in the valley. There's actually several locations, which is why I think it might actually be the M might be for Maricopa, because there's several, you know, throughout the valley. But you go to the one in Mesa.
Yes.
And so, anyways, okay, thank you. Okay, Bryan.
I missed the introduction. What are we doing?
Just basically, well, whatever introduction you want to give for yourself.
You pretty much introduced me, so I
Okay.
think that's good.
Okay, so Bryan is the parent of twin autistic children, and what grade are they in now? First?
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten. Why was I thinking? Well, they're going to be going into first. So.
Is there a way to turn up the lights in here?
Yeah, the switch is over there. The little slider, the white slider. So.
This one right here?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little dimmer. Okay. Yeah, it's yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's just you look dark on camera.
Okay.
That's okay.
Okay, I'll tell you what, just turn the camera over to, shoot. Because, okay, the camera needs to be it needs to have the back there, so if we can just rotate a little.
Are you sure it's just that the view screen didn't dim to say?
No, because now that he mentions it, yeah, the camera needs to,
Yeah, see, this is better lit over this way.
okay, this is better than, okay, so you can see me now?
Yeah, I can see you better.
Okay, we're just a bunch of,
Oh, shoot, I just accidentally stopped the recording, but now it's going again.
okay.
All
We're
right.
going in. Okay. So, yes, indeed, we are not $1,000 an hour professionals. We're just a bunch of rank and file autistics, a parent of autistics, and a friend of autistics who herself might be autistic, but in any case, it doesn't matter. So, anyways, I'm going to start off by giving a more detailed account of my upbringing. I was raised in the 70s and 80s, and so what is now referred to as high-functioning autism / Asperger's was not recognized until 6 years after I graduated from high school, and therefore, it didn't do me any good. I firmly believe that my parents, teachers, and all the professionals did the best that they could with the knowledge that they had at the time. The problem was they just did not have the knowledge that they had today. If they did, I have every reason to believe that things would definitely be different. Another special factor involving me that still might have hindered things is the fact that I was adopted, and so my adoptive mom did not have the information that my biological mom could have given about my first 2.5 years of life, particularly that I did not say my first word until I was 2.5 years old. Okay, so the two prevailing theories about why I was struggling academically, one was that I was having adjustment issues, as far as pertaining to the adoption, and the second one, that I was diagnosed with having seizures when I was 4 days. Well, no, I had my first seizure when I was 4 days old, but it wasn't recognized as a seizure at that time. I simply stopped breathing. Okay, and and that is actually a type of seizure. And it wasn't until I was 14 months old that I was officially diagnosed with having seizures, and I was put on medications, and it was assumed that these medications is what was stunting my development in basically all areas of my life. And so nevertheless, if they would have known that I hadn't said my first word until I was 23 months old, it might have challenged these assumptions and got them to reconsider their assessment of me. But anyway, so I went through school. In 3rd grade, I was tested as having 140 IQ. By the time I graduated from high school, I had a 1.9 GPA, graduating by the skin of my teeth. So basically, all that they can make of me is I was some weird kid who was underachieving. The reason why I was being bullied is because I wanted the negative attention from my peers, so it was my fault that I was being bullied. And again, this was based on the best knowledge that they had at the time. Okay, and there's no point in villainizing anybody, over this. And so, anyways, well, in second grade, when we started learning times tables, we would, have a timed test, where we'd be given a sheet and we'd have to fill it out as quickly as possible. Handwriting the numbers, wasn't multiple choice, and I wasn't able to finish my test. I would only get about halfway through. Okay, and basically, what I've been able to conclude from this, as well as from my inability to keep up with my class while taking notes in 7th grade social studies and being the slowest typer in 8th grade typing, is that I had extremely poor manual dexterity. Okay, I was pathetically slow, and this was not recognized as a red flag for what would happen to me when I entered the job force. Okay, so I'm the slowest typer, so I'm not going to be a secretary. Well, the thing is, a lot of jobs assume that you have an average amount of manual dexterity, the ability to work quickly with your hands. Mine was so pathetically bad that I was not able to hold jobs at fast food places, in the construction industry, an assembly line position that I had. All these jobs that were basically production-based jobs, I basically was not able to be able to do, and the red flag for this could have been recognized back in 2nd grade had they recognized it as red flagged, and once I got up into high school is figuring out what kind of strategy instead, because basically what I did was I just graduated from high school by the skin of my teeth, and then I went to Phoenix Job Corps, which is a government-funded vocational training program. Job Corps is nationwide. Government-funded training program. I spent 1.5 years being trained as a carpenter, and I washed out of that vocation in literally 3 months. I completed my training the middle of October of '89, and I washed out the week leading up to Super Bowl Sunday of 1990. And as a Broncos fan, that was a very bad Super Bowl. We got killed 55-10. So, oh yes, that's yes, not a very fun week for me. But anyways, so anyways, so that's one of the things that's when discussing these educational struggles is not only just talking about, okay, what can we do to help autistic students devise better strategies to be able to succeed in the classroom environment, but also recognizing that some of these classroom struggles is going to be relevant to our occupational endeavors, and we need to realize that the full range of jobs that being the slowest typist in class is going to cause you problems with. It's not just going to cause you problems with being a secretary, or a receptionist, or administrative assistant, whatever you want to call them, that the implications is much broader than that.